which brings us again to our topic, which is daydream.
Daydreams.
You know?
Do you know that song by Jill Scott?
Yeah.
Daydreams. Daydreams.
I need dream need the flowers for a couple of
asleep and
eat the flowers.
Okay. For a couple of hours.
What
On
a beautiful day.
What a beautiful day.
Daydream.
Daydream.
I fell asleep beneath the flowers.
I fell asleep beneath the flowers.
For a couple of hours.
For a couple of hours.
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
What a beautiful day. Daydream.
Fell asleep beneath the
I
flowers.
fell asleep beneath the flowers.
For a couple of hours.
For a couple of hours.
What a beautiful
What a beautiful
day. Hey, hey, beautiful day.
It was a really
Afro.
beautiful day.
Hey.
It was honestly a really beautiful day. Hi.
Hey everyone, welcome to
The Radical Afros.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. My name is Eman, and I will be one of your co-hosts for this amazing show. And
My name is Palesa, and I will be one of your radical co-hosts for this show. Welcome.
our first official episode.
Take it to the left. Take it to the right. Take it to the left. Take it to the right. Now spin it around. Now spin it around. Now now spin it around. Now spin it around. Now spin it around. Now spin it around. I need to do like a drop or something.
I know.
Just like ooh, drop it low, drop it low.
Absolutely.
And that's
do
the
that.
best time of my life.
Yeah, we got this. This plant is just
This
absolutely.
plant is in my business.
It's
Okay.
just falling in love with Palesa. We might not even cut this. We might keep it. We don't know. But for now, we're gonna watch her struggle with this plant because I think it's hilarious. And yeah, it's Palesa versus the plant. Which one do you think is gonna win? Like it, subscribe it, let us know in the comments. You know, we like to keep it raw and real with all of you. So the idea here is as the least amount of edits as possible. So that, you know, the idea is that we're just going to show up as is, and we're just going to do it, and we're going to see what happens, which kind of brings us to the topic of this it's Palesa versus the plant. Seriously, let's see how many times this plant is going to attack Palesa in this episode. Let's see. If you have a guess, put it in, like it, subscribe it, put it in the comments. Let us know how many times you think the plant is going to attack Palesa today. I think it's hilarious. I mean, I should be helping, but our episode today is about daydreaming. And this is a topic that is so exciting for us to talk about because, you know, we dream when we go to sleep, and sometimes we can't remember our dreams, and people interpret them, and, you know, there's a whole situation with dreams. But what about daydreams? You know, I'm wondering, like, when was the last time you actually daydreamed?
Daydreamed. I always want to say daydreamed. I don't really know.
Uh-uh.
Daydreamed. I think because you dreamt it.
ESL. That's fine.
I'm
okay.
dead. Okay,
That's
I need to reconfigure this again.
Oh,
Sorry.
told ya. If you're guessing that the plant is winning versus Palesa, you are absolutely winning. I mean, I don't know if we get enough of a following. Maybe we'll give you a prize. We don't know.
Okay, so I've won. I've conquered the plant because I moved it out of the way.
Boom.
Awesome.
We're
Except
here.
when it starts to like come in my face again. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're talking about daydreams.
Yes.
And we actually have a story to tell you before that one.
Yeah.
We're going to tell you how Eman and myself met.
Yes.
Because it was as magical as every other interaction with Eman has been ever since that. Eman is a stalker. She gets hyper comfortable, which is lovely because she's a lovely person. But yeah, it's a good thing she's a lovely person because that level of comfort was like, hey, ma.
Yeah.
Hey,
no
next
shame.
level.
No shame. I met Palesa by walking straight into her house. Didn't even give a shit. Just like walked in, hey, how's it going? Sat down for an hour, had myself some drink. I even dared to use her bathroom. And how we met was, again, if you're in Vancouver, if you're watching from Vancouver, you know the East Van Culture Crawl. And so it's an opportunity for artists to open up their homes and their spaces, and people from all over the city can just walk in and get to know the artists and their art, and it's a great way to connect with the beautiful people that create beautiful things in our city. And so my partner and I were just on a date night, and we wanted to go check it out and see some really cool people. And we did want to make new friends, but you know, we didn't expect it to happen this way. And so we show up, you know, we only saw a couple other people. We get to Palesa's house, and I don't know, man. Like, there was this weird, awesome, super cool, like, just this incredible energy about her, and I was just like, that's it. Like, I want to be friends with that person. So I just didn't leave. Sat up on her couch. Sat up in her, like, you know, hung around in her kitchen, used her bathroom, asked her a whole heap of personal questions, just was having the best time. And then at the end, I was like, so can I have your number? Because I'd like to hang out. And, you know, I know Vancouver people, y'all say that you want to hang out, but then y'all don't text back. I remember that.
You really don't. Ghostingness. No. Ghosties in Vancouver. There's a lot of Casper's family lives here. There's a lot of ghosts in Vancouver. Even friend ghosts. Like,
like, I'm not about that life. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I'm super dope, so you're missing out. But this one didn't miss out. So
well, actually, we did exchange the number. I think I wrote it on Sam's business card.
Yeah.
And then Eman lost it.
I know. But then I creeped her. Found her. I was like looking up, you know, I was like, Facebook knows that like I probably have been around her house. Like, maybe it'll show up as like a suggested friend, you know. This is the one time I congratulate Facebook on being super creepy. Thank you for stalking me and stalking the people around me. It brought me to Palesa, so I was pretty stoked about that. I found her. I was like, hey girl, like, oh my gosh, I lost your phone number. Can you still, like, do you still want to be my friend? Or, like, do you still want to hang out?
Yeah.
You know, please don't take it the wrong way. But anyway, I stalked you and I found you, so don't be worried. I'm super cool. I'm safe. But I did stalk you, so I was just wondering if we could be friends.
And I said yes, obviously, because
we're here for the crazy, the weird, the freaky,
yes,
the misfits, the ones that are just on the fringe, as Palesa said, the ones that are just don't know where to belong. You belong here with all the rest of the weirdos. That's where you belong, honey. So sit down, sip your tea, do your thing, you know, put your feet up. Like and subscribe, obviously. And yeah, that's, I mean, like, that in itself is like, you know, I came to Vancouver to have a new life and to make new friends and to have a completely different life. And yeah, I just showed up in someone's house, made friends, boom, boom. Now we're on a show together.
Now we're on a show.
It hasn't even been our 1 year friends anniversary yet, but
no,
it's this magical thing. And then the way that Radical Afros even started was like completely out of this world. It really was.
When this came to us, because sometimes I'm confused whether or not I came up with this or this came to us.
It definitely came to us. I love that. I love
like,
that
it's just so, you know, like, sometimes you make up things when you're daydreaming, but like, we were in the daydream. We were the daydream.
Yeah, that's the thing about daydreaming, is that you can literally imagine yourself in a situation and then just go with it. Just let it take you. Just let yourself imagine. Don't ask how, why, where, what, when, who. You don't need to know that. All you need to know is that you're in this daydream, and just let your mind go. Let your imagination flow. Let yourself get to it and like just feel how it feels like. You know what I mean? And yeah, and I kind of have a question, like, for our friends here, you know. When was the last time you allowed yourself to daydream? When was the last time you gave yourself permission and the space and the time to daydream?
Every day.
That's why I'm friends with this
every day.
So
every day.
I would say, like, it's an invitation. It's an invitation to let us know, like, subscribe, and comment. Let us know, you know, what do you daydream about, you know? And if you don't daydream, would you like to daydream?
Yeah.
And if the answer is no, that's cool. How come? We want to know. Like, we're here to figure it out too, learning stuff. That was learning stuff, and yeah, and like,
and just get better and grow as a community as well. But to, you know, figure out maybe if there's ways that we can create space to start daydreaming together, to start daydreaming the future, right? The future of Black people, the future of, you know, radicalness, the future of, you know, afros and hair, and, you know, Afrofuturism is also a daydream. perpetually of folks who know that black people will exist in the future, that Afrocentric ideologies will exist into the future, even when we have flying cars and we're in the galactic space and all of these other things. So it's about daydream. But I got the strongest whooping of my life by the ocean for this to come to be.
The ocean really did kick her ass.
Yeah.
I was witness to it. I want to say that my dear ocean didn't do anything, but my dear ocean, the mother of all mothers, my home, you took a beating that day.
I did.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you want to tell the story, but like the ocean was a thief that day.
It was a thief, stole from me, beat me, and then gave me this idea. Well, gave us this idea.
Yeah.
Also gave this idea to Eman, whispered in Eman's ears under the water after it had slapped me. Let me tell you what happened. So we go to the beach because we live strange lives. So we go to the beach on a Wednesday and like
11 a.m.
11 a.m. That's true. We didn't meet at 11 a.m.
Can I actually tell you something?
Yeah.
I remember the days where I would look at 11 a.m. and I would be sitting in a shitty office wearing shitty dress pants that made my ass itchy and like pantyhose and just 11 a.m. and I'm like, God damn it, I have 6 more hours here. And I daydreamt all day at work about a time where I can allow myself to live the way I want. So when we showed up at 11 a.m. on our bikes with snacks and some drinks, some juice,
and water,
juice and water, and we're out there, and like we head to the beach on a Wednesday at 11 a.m. Like that's a daydream come true in itself,
Yeah. Absolutely.
Anyways, I just had to share that with you.
No, please bring it in all the time. So we went, on this lovely bike ride, and we biked kind of the seawall-ish. And then we went to Third Beach. It's really lovely. And we were looking for a place that was kind of quiet, right? There was not a lot of people. We set up our bikes as our kind of like perimeter, and then we put the blanket down. We were hanging out. We got too hot, and we went into the water. So I don't always go into the ocean because the ocean is cold here, much colder than it is in South Africa. So I'm like, I don't trust this. But it's so hot that the moment I step in, the water is kind of feeling bathy. It's like I'm stepping into a little bit of a cooled down bathtub. So I was like, okay, I could vibe with this. I could vibe with this. And I had my braids at that point. And as I was walking around, I was doing the cute, like, whip your hair behind your ear. And the ocean was like, cute for who? Cute for who? And I flicked in one swift motion. I flicked off my loop earring, or my hoop earring rather, and it fell into the water. And I feel like I turned in that split second and tried to look for it, and it was gone.
It was gone.
It was like gone. That. Gone. There was no trace of it whatsoever. So I was like, cool, you know what? I'm a little bit sad about this, right? These are my favorite earrings as well. Maybe I should have thought about not wearing earrings into the ocean. Maybe, okay, but I didn't know it would be like this.
Honest mistake. It was an honest mistake. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
So maybe the ocean was teaching me something about, being practical and planning and, or it was just being jealous. One of the two, right? It could go either way. So we get into the ocean. And so I'm not the type of person that likes to, wade a little bit and let the ocean take advantage of me with this cold water. No, I took control because my body, my business.
Get it.
And I went into the ocean.
Her body, her business.
Yeah, so I dipped all the way down to my shoulders because I didn't want to get my hair wet. And I'm there wading in the ocean, right? We're having a good time. We're chilling. We're flowing. Hey, it's cool. And all of a sudden, these waves just get rougher and bigger and rougher, and the slapping begins. That ocean slapped me. When I say slap me, I'm not like, oh, it slapped against my chest or like slapped against my back. No. The water literally lifted up and like smacked me in the face repeatedly, just like smacking me. And I was like, what on earth is happening?
I witnessed that. I was pretty surprised that was happening, but I feel like in that moment, I remember looking at you and you were just so confused as to like, should I be offended at this or am I like learning something from like the majesty of the ocean, I feel like you were like not having it, but also kind of like, all right, like I'm willing to learn, like you gotta stop slapping me, I'm here listening, So it's kind of interesting to like just be a witness to that. Then, oh right, I started twerking in the water.
Yes, as usual.
Yeah. So I was just giving her a left, a right, a left, right, stop, pause, gotcha. Hey, 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 there was a lot of that. And so, you know, we're twerking on the water, water's splashing, we're having a great time. I don't know what this is, but anyway, we're having a fantastic, yeah, make it clap, right? And so we're doing that. It's a great time. We're having a great time. And all of a sudden, we both talk about how we always wanted to be on TV, you know, and how we have these personalities that, you know, we want to be on TV, we want to connect with people that way, but at the same time, like, why TV? What about YouTube? So we started talking about it. We started talking about how much fun we have and how hilarious we are and how much we vibe with each other. And like, when we hang out and we have amazing conversation, we always walk away feeling so full, feeling so happy, feeling so like enriched by our experience that we share together. And then we're like, wait a minute, like, we don't want to just, I mean, this is great, but like, what about everybody else? Like, let's you know, let's gift this presence to everyone else so that they can be part of our conversations and our hangouts too. And then boom, 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 we decided, oh, you know, like, okay, like, what do we want to talk about? What do we want to do? What should we do? Bam, let's start a YouTube channel. Daydream right there. We're at the beach, sun is shining, water is glistening, we're in there, she's getting slapped up, I'm laughing, we're talking to the ocean, we're having a good time, and right there and there, we daydreamed the Radical Afros. But we didn't know it was going to be the Radical Afros. We didn't know that's what it was going to be called. We were just kind of thinking about it, you know. What should we call it? What should we call it?
Yeah. And what should it be, right? And once again, we just listened. We listened to the breeze. We listened to the water. Eman dove under the water. And, you know, was just listening to hear what the ocean would say. And the moment she popped out, Radical Afros came out. And
just blurted out of my mouth.
I was like, Radical Afros. And we repeated it a couple of times. We were like, Radical Afros.
Radical Afros. Radical Afros.
And I was like, okay, well, you know, if this ocean was slapping me and it slapped me repeatedly, maybe it will reinforce what the name should be. So let's see.
Confirm.
Let's confirm it.
Yeah.
So Eman dives under again. And she comes up and she says, the Radical Afros.
The Radical Afros. I mean, it sounded so good. It's so representative of who we are. It's so representative of our friendship. You know, a lot of times, yes, we can connect with other people because, you know, of our skin color or our backgrounds or the fact that we're African or maybe even, you know, with other people that speak the same language or whatever. But there's something so powerful when you connect with someone because they're your type of weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're my type of weird. You're my type of weird ass person. Like, I love that. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the radicalness, you know? Like, how are we going to dismantle what we're living and imagine a paradigm if we're not willing to completely alter our way of thinking and our way of doing things and our way of living our lives? And so that's kind of what we aim to do. And so obviously 2 radical gals right here, and you know, like, it's I don't know, this is the result of a daydream. And we have no idea what we're doing. We've never done a YouTube channel before, but you know what? Everyone does this, so like and subscribe. Like it and subscribe it. That's what I've learned from YouTube videos.
And comment below.
Comment below. But yeah, the whole idea is, you know, join us. Daydream with us. Tell us about what you want to do, what your desires are, what you can imagine. You know, there's no bad imagination. And it's also free. You don't gotta do nothing. You can just imagine it. Write it down. Tell us. Comment. Like it. Subscribe it. Comment it. All of it. Like, we just, you know, I don't know. I just have so much to give. I have so much to give, and I want you to come with me on this journey.
Come and get it. Come and get the knowledge. Come and get it. Come and get the passion. Come and get it. Come and get the passion.
Come and get it. Come and get your daydream.
Hey, come and get it.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of this. There's a lot of impromptu, hilarious singing, and you know, maybe actually this is how I debut my voice.
This is gonna be how you debut your voice.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I've always daydreamt of singing. I've always daydreamt of making music and playing music and using my ideas and my voice to express myself and to create a community of, again, weird ass people just wanting to be together, laughing together, chilling together. Yeah, and you know what? I just wanted to bring myself and my dear friend Palesa to your living room,
Yes.
Bedroom?
Or bedroom.
bathroom,
Bus.
bathtub, bus.
If we're still going out, obviously, you know, park,
Yep,
beach.
yep. Anywhere really, just like it, subscribe it, and then you can just watch it all the time. You just bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam, watch it, bam, bam, you know?
Yeah, we'll be
And-
here, waiting to hear what you guys have to say, right?
Yeah.
As well, it's a two-way street, so communicate with us. But one thing I want you to take away from this is that radical means a full level of whatever. So you can be a radical singer where you're fully invested in it. For me, that's what radical means. It's the fullness. It's like an awareness. It's an absolute fully aware and conscious of everything. I'm fully aware of the heat that is circulating in this room because it's hot. But we're trying.
I didn't expect that. That was hilarious.
I'm aware of the heat. I'm aware of the, you know, rustling of this palm tree here that's still trying to invade my space, right? I'm just so aware and so present as well that I feel that this is radical. Just us sitting here and doing this is absolutely radical.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for you guys to see. I can't wait for you folks to see so much more.
Yes.
And yeah, this is not an imagination.
This is a fucking reality.